Okay. So take two. So to give you guys context, we were like recording.
We were well into
our conversation, and then I look at Paula, and she didn't have her mic on, and I'm like,
"Hey." If any of our members are listening, they're gonna be like, "That's Paula. That's cracked." I'm sorry.
Anyways,
so I'm gonna brush it off.
Let's brush it off.
So annoyed with myself.
So okay.
The
event, yes. So basically, if you're listening to this, like the event just happened, it's still like super fresh. Our launch party, like, oh my gosh,
so good. So what I was saying, we're just gonna pretend we're just gonna keep going with it. So what I was saying is, as I was walking around, like, I feel like everyone was really into the vibe and like just like the pictures, the drinks, the food, like everything. But I think like the guest speakers were so good, and and like just everything that we were talking about was so, I don't think people were like prepared for that piece. So as I was walking around after we would have like our break and stuff like that, like the people coming up to me and like sharing like what they were struggling with and like what they were motivated to go home and do. And like all like that piece was, that's what I'm taking out of that event. It's just like the
100%,
the energy that was in the room, and like I think just the environment that we created so that people did kind of like tap into that vulnerability. Like that was really, really cool to see.
Yeah, because remember, like when we decided to do this event, I said, I think what I want people to feel, I want them to feel seen.
Yeah.
And I think we nailed that, like so good, because like that's what it was. Like everyone could relate to all of the 4 guest speakers in one way or another. And it was just like, to your point, I think they maybe didn't expect that, because it was very much like a roller coaster of emotions.
Yes.
We were like really embarking on this journey of like the guest speaker and what they've gone through. And like it went from like super sad and like emotional to like happy ending and like uplifting and empowering. And so it was just like, it was beautiful.
And like you were just saying on our recording, was like even our 21-year-old bartender, who was fantastic at Phoenix, he was saying like he could even relate to something he just loved so much. He was so great.
You know, I just love that he shared that with me. I was like, oh my
god. It was so good. But I feel like, and it's funny because if you're a member listening to this, like you would have seen me in the live the next day, and I'm like a mess, like so emotional. Because what happens, like I was telling people, it's like I'm a delayed processor. So in the moment, like I'm like, I want to make this event good. Like I'm really like, for me, it was more about like the people. So I wasn't like in my feels the way that I think you were. Because I was like, okay, like keeping with the flow, keeping with the agenda, like let's go, right? Like I was working basically, right? And then the next day I wake up and I'm seeing everyone's pictures. I'm seeing everyone share like their stories and like all this stuff. And then I'm processing like what people said to me in the room. Like as I said, like they were sharing their stories and like, and I was just processing it, and I was like blown away. Like I was so emotional the next day because I was like, what did we just do? Like what was that space? Like it was magical.
It was magical. And like the feedback that we've been getting, and I saw like, I think what really got me is like when I was doing my speech, I was looking around in the room and I could see tears running down people's faces.
I know.
I'm pretty emotional right now just talking about it, because I was like, okay, I actually can't look at people because I'm going to like lose it right now.
Yeah.
But it like, I don't know. I just felt so good because I'm like, they are feeling seen right now. They are feeling something and it's going to impact them. And like seeing some of the posts that people did afterwards and what they wrote, it's your time, and like pulling lines from like what we said. I was like, my life could end right now. Well, no, not right now. But like, and I would be so proud and happy 100%. Of what we did.
100%. And it's funny that you say that, because like one of my best friends that was there, she said to me after, she's like, you didn't even look at us once when you were up there. I was like, Cause I couldn't, like you were looking around. I was like, no, I'm dialed in. I cannot. Cause I know myself. And I was like, I just needed to stay on course. And like, I was like, think about this later. I'll think about this later.
I know. Like, I'm very much in the moment. And one person that I looked at is one of my best friend from high school. She was in Moncton for the weekend and she came.
Nice.
And like, we like made eye contact and she had so many tears. And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I can't look at her anymore. Like, cause it was,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Like, cause she knew me. Like, she's known me forever.
Yeah, she's
and I'm like, oh my God. Like, it's so, it was so intense. But so good. Like, just, I don't know, seeing everyone having a good time. I'm like, holy shit.
We all needed that.
Yes. Yes.
And that's the response that we got from a lot of people is like, I needed that. Didn't know I needed that. Like, which I love that we gave that to people.
Yeah, I agree.
And like for those of you who were there, those who were there, they would have seen that in their swag bag that there is 2.0 coming in 2026.
It's been said.
It's been said. It's out there, and we have tickets that are being sold.
Tickets. We already sold some tickets. So if you missed this time around, because I know a lot of people said like, oh, I just waited too long, and when I wanted to buy them, they were sold out.
There was some FOMO happening.
So don't wait. If you want a spot, like the link is actually on the Instagram bio for the business. If they click on the link, it's the first one up there. You can purchase your tickets. We still have the early bird price. We'll keep that for, I don't know. We'll talk about that. We'll see how long. But yeah, so we have the date. The rest will be confirmed. We have the name.
Yes, Renee can't say it. That's why.
No, I can't say it. My French. No,
not happening.
No,
it's unleashed and unapologetic.
So powerful.
So good.
So good.
So good.
So good.
So I just feel like the vibe next time, like I feel like this event, it was really around like people's like journey of like healing.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like if I could sum up, it's healing.
It's healing.
Right? I would say that. And I feel like 2.0 is going to be like, okay, but what comes after the healing?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, what does that look like?
Get me to a state where like I want to keep going.
That's right.
Like,
how do we level up?
Yeah, exactly. And we have a vibe. So the last vibe was like really flowery, summer, spring. This one we're thinking, and Paula,
say it?
I don't know. Do I, or do we keep it?
I don't know. You do you.
Okay, I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
We'll say it just on here. Not everyone listens to this.
Okay.
So
yeah, you'll have the inside scoop if you're listening.
Exactly. Yeah. So think classy cowgirl.
Classy. Neutrals.
So again,
Western. I would say Western.
Yes.
More like a classy Western. You're gonna say classy again.
Yes. Classy.
Yeah.
So like think that same flower wall, our neon sign, like balloons in like a coffee chocolate brown creams, and like, you know, cowboy boots, but like a nice dress maybe.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
Fun. Yeah, I love the neutral vibe for sure.
Same.
Yeah.
Like white flowers.
Very clean.
Yeah. So we're really excited.
Yeah. So that's going to be, it's going to be beautiful. Yeah.
It's going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
And we're, of course, on the hunt for guest speakers. We need to think about that.
Guest speakers. We'll have to think like Brick's experience was incredible to deal with. They were insane. If you ever have events or anything like that, like please, like they were just so good to deal with. Next level.
Yeah.
However, I will say like maybe next year will be bigger. That space might not accommodate.
Yeah.
So we'll be on the lookout for an event space as well.
I don't think it's a might. I think it's a will be bigger.
I wish Brick's experience had a bigger location because I would for sure
100%.
deal with them again, like 100%. In a heartbeat. But yeah, we'll need something bigger for sure.
Bigger and better.
Yeah.
And so that's really exciting.
Yeah.
And also, so in the bag, so we had some people that purchased tickets already, which I was like, oh my God, when I saw
know.
And then we also had a QR code in there for people to join the membership.
Yes.
Because we're like, they're going to see what we're all about. They're going to hear about the membership. And like, we want them to like join us. And we had some people join. And
I know.
So excited.
I'm so excited. And I hope that people understood. Like, I always wonder if people truly understand like what our membership is all about. Cause like there's a lot of like, we have the podcast, we have these events and things like that. But I just want people to like really dial in and understand what the membership is, because the membership, I think, is like chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Like, if you like the vibe of, if you were at that event and you like the vibe of just like being around really incredible women who are not shy to share their struggles, and like, if you're looking to level up, if you're looking to really just like, I guess we all come with our own baggage, right? And it's like everyone does. Like everyone has a story. I said that at the event. Like everyone in that room had a story.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you're looking to unpack that, basically, and with women who like have maybe experienced the same thing you have, or have like a vested interest in your success, right? And I think that's the key, is like, for me, this membership, it's like, it doesn't matter what is going on in your life, right? Like, we all have our own separate lives, our own separate families, friends, work, all the things. And it's like, but there's this little corner of the internet that you can tap into where you can be so vulnerable, and you can be like, you can ask the hard questions, you can share. And like, there is a group of people who are just like wanting to see you succeed and follow your journey, and might even be inspired by your journey so that they can do the same. Like, it's what if people went to that event and they felt a piece of the magic, like, just know like that magic is always there in the membership.
Yes. It's like your daily dose of like confidence.
Yes.
It's like, oh, like, I'm not really feeling, myself today. Go in there and like, talk with people, like, listen to what we have to say, and like,
And the membership, it's only going to grow, and it's only like, and from the sense of like, yes, like from people joining, yes, but I don't even mean it from that perspective. I mean, it's going to grow in power.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? It's going to grow in like
content
and magic. And the more that like we do this and lean into this, just like ourselves, like, it's just going to become bigger and better. And like, I want people to be a part of that journey and a part of that ride.
I agree. And so I always like, when someone asks me like, how do I know if this is for me? It's like, well, I think it's for like two different people. Like, first, it could be a person that is wanting to start on their journey of like working on themselves and like getting better, and they don't really know where to start. Great place to start. Or someone who is on their journey and wanting to stay on that journey.
That's right.
And stay accountable and be surrounded. Like, we always say this, like, you're the sum of the 5 person that you hang out with the most. And so if you constantly hang out with people that don't have the same values and goals, and your visions just don't align, then it's going to be hard for you to stay on track and to stay consistent. And
100%.
So,
and that is like, if there's anything to take away from it, it is what you just said. It's like, there is a group of people who are up leveling, who are like letting go of like their old core beliefs that aren't serving them anymore, who are like totally like refocusing and getting a very clear vision of who they want to be, and actually stepping into that. And if you are, that's why I say, like, it doesn't matter what's going on in your real life, right? Like, because you can be having issues with like negative relationships and all these things that you're trying to navigate. But if you can tap into this, like, I promise you, like, all of that stuff is going to get figured out, because that, I can say that from experience. That's exactly how I feel like I changed my life. It's like, I really took like an inventory of like, okay, what are the relationships in my life that are really holding me back and make me feel small? And who are the people who light me up? Like, who can I connect with that I'm like, when I talk with them, I'm like, it feels like sunshine is happening, right?
Yes.
And as I did that and as I tapped into that more, like the growth I had was insane. And I can pinpoint like 1 year where that's what I focused on. And like, I do feel like I'm a totally different person than what I was. And,
oh my gosh.
You know, and like we always say, it's like, once you surround yourself with those people and that environment, and it's just what you live and breathe, it's like, you can't remember, you know, you were different.
Yeah.
You know, you were a different person before, but it's like, I know I thought differently, like completely.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I can't relate to that person at all anymore.
Yeah. Same.
You know what I mean?
Same. It's like once you gain that self-awareness and understanding,
100%.
It's like you can try to go back there, but you just know better. And you're like, frig, like,
it's so like an old version of yourself. And it's like, it is like you've separated completely from that person. It's like they are a different person. And so I want that for everybody. Because it will change your life. It will change your relationships. It will like get you to where you want to be so much quicker if you are around people who are using the same language, like, you know, have those same goals and vision for themselves. Like, yes, which leads me to another. So we're going to have that event. Unleashed and Unapologetic. But also like for our members, we're working on an event for them specifically because we just want to harness like that energy and that power of the membership and the people who are doing this kind of work. So we are thinking end of year-ish sometime. We don't have any specific dates, probably November. And we want to work on like the vision of our best selves and get in a room. And like, I'm so excited for that.
I am too. And I think it's going to be just so powerful because so many people, you know, never worked with a vision board and like the power of manifestation
and
like
having the dreams out loud,
having clear goals. And so I think having a session around that, really explaining like the power, how it's done, and then meeting together and creating our vision boards together, having a glass of wine, you know, just good great vibes. Conversations, great vibes. So we're so excited for that.
So if you're not a member and those are the things that you're looking for, because honestly, like that's going to be our first members only event, which I'm probably the most excited about that, to be honest, because I'm so excited to like actually connect with these women because we connect with them all the time online.
Exactly.
And we did get to at that event, but it was such a big event. Like this is going to be so much more intimate and like really good conversation. So I'm honestly so excited for that.
Same.
But I'm really hoping that's going to be the first of many. Like I'm hoping in 2026 we have all kinds of different events for our members only. Like that's my goal.
Yeah, I'd love to have like a picnic at the beach, like endless.
There's so many things, so many. Like even you just saying that, I'm like fluttering with ideas. Like anyways, so lots of that to come. So if you're not a member and you're just like curious about all this, like I just want people to like 1, 2, 3 go, like just like get out of your own way. If this all is appealing to you in some way or another. Like I've been that person who have creeped, right? Like I've been a creeper on different things so long. And I'm like, this is speaking to me. Like, why am I not doing something for myself and giving myself that? Like I give so much to other people and I'm like really, and like, let's be real. Like, I mean, money is a resource that looks different for everybody. I was like, but comparatively speaking to other memberships, like, you know,
exactly.
This is like what, like 2 or 3 coffees a month. Like, you know what I mean? So like, if you put it in that perspective, like, right? Like
exactly.
Give yourself the gift of 3 coffees, basically. You know what I mean?
Or like, have your coffee with us.
Like exactly. You know, so I'm, if you're hearing this and it sounds good, like, I just hope that you give yourself, because the commitment level is like,
whatever you want
it to be. Right. It's like, just like try something for yourself. If this is sounding good, it's for a reason. Like listen to the universe.
And like I remember when I was like, to me, like it all happened because of that big life change that I had. And I remember I was like looking for something like this, and I just couldn't find anything that was really like for me and what I was going through. And so, yeah, like if we can offer this to women.
Absolutely. And I've been a part of different memberships too, where like this piece was such a small sliver. And I'm like, it doesn't even really make sense that I'm aligned to this other stuff because it's actually not what I'm looking for, but I really like this small sliver of it.
Yeah.
So I'm paying a lot more money than what this membership is for that small sliver. And I'm like, I just think that like, there's so much that you can gain from this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, so I mean, I'm biased, obviously, but I feel like it's, and that's the feedback that we get from the members though, is that like, they're really enjoying it and it is making a really big difference.
Yeah. I'm seeing one person in particular. I know where she started and I know where she is now. And she's been with us since February. And I'm like, that's a completely different person already.
I love that.
So it's like every year, like I look at my life and I'm like, holy shit, like I've grown so much in the last year. I've accomplished so much. Like I'm chasing my dreams and I'm like, it's like check mark. Like my vision board is like always evolving. And it's like, that's not because I'm lucky. That's not because I have a partner that whatever. It's because I'm doing the work and I keep showing up every day.
Yeah.
And it's like my life is reflecting that.
And I'll just say, like, because you just mentioned your partner, it's like, well, you have that partner because of the work you've done. If you hadn't done the work, then you wouldn't have had that partner. You wouldn't have these things if you didn't do that work. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that like I said, I don't know if I actually said this in my speech on Friday, but this membership is not to make women better. It is to make them realize that they already are, right?
Yeah.
Like you already have all this within you. And it really is, I say it on the membership all the time, is like just getting out of your own way. And that's where people get stuck, is they don't know how to get out of their own way, right? It's like, you're already good. Like we're not, I remember saying this in my speech, it's like, this isn't about like toxic positivity where it's like rah, rah, rah. And like, you know, totally negating any hardship. And like, no, that's actually what this is about. It's like getting to the real shit and getting out of your way and realizing like you have so much in you already that is so good that you just need to tap into. But that's a process. That's easier said than done, but that's why there's a membership and that's why we have daily content.
Exactly.
So that you're always being reminded about what that is.
So powerful.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So anyways, we just announced, I guess, next year's event.
Can't go back now.
Can't go back now. So it's out there in the universe. It's in motion.
It's in motion, as you say. It's in momentum.
It's in momentum. So anyways, thank you everyone and Paula for like this conversation. And I can't wait to see what's in store for everyone.
Yeah. It's been like a few months of this and it's like a wild ride. And I'm so excited to see what's to come. I already know what's to come. Yeah. I've already tapped into what's to come. So I already know it. And anyways, I hope that people are listening when they're getting these signs from the universe. I just hope that they're tapping into it as well. Yeah.
Exactly. And we're always there if you have questions. And don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share. It's what keeps, us going, and it's what gets our message out there. And it's so important.
I think so. It is important.
All right.
Cool. Goodbye.